Pardon of Joe Arpaio continues to send shockwaves through the community. Today, a group of lawyers held a vigil to condemn the pardon, and Governor Ducey found himself choosing his words very carefully when he asked if he agrees with the pardon. Team 12's Joe Dana has the latest. Joe?
We're continuing to see this decision by the president force people to speak out. Here's a big reason why. A federal judge ruled back in 2013 that when Joe Arpaio based crime sweeps and traffic stops on the ethnicity of people as a primary factor, in other words, basing operations on the color of people's skin, that was a violation of the 4th and 14th Amendment. You can't do that in this country. Some call it racial profiling. It's also considered unconstitutional policing. The ruling was upheld by a separate judge in the appellate court. Those details are very important for the dozens of attorneys and judges who gathered at the courthouse today, holding what they called a vigil for the rule of law, voicing their disagreement with the president's decision to pardon Arpaio for his contempt of court conviction. They echoed a phrase that, ironically, we've heard Arpaio say many times over the years, that nobody is above the law. You're about to hear from one of those attorneys, as well as from Governor Doug Ducey, who, when asked at another event today, seemed careful not to openly say he supports the pardon.
Now with Sheriff Joe, what's done is done. The pardon has been issued. But let that pardon be a call to action. Take a stand and recognize that silence is no longer an option.
Why did you come out and say it's okay?
We put our statement out, and our statement didn't say that. Our statement acknowledged that we were friends with Sheriff Joe, and that's been well known, and we gave him credit for the lowering of crime in Maricopa County. The President of the United States has the power to pardon, and he conducted a pardon.
A judge has set arguments for October 4th to determine whether to toss out Arpaio's conviction. Arpaio's attorneys have asked the verdict and motions related to it be expunged from the record entirely. For the record, Arizona's 2 Republican senators have spoken out in opposition of the pardon. 3 Republican Congress members from Arizona have voiced their support. Joe Dana, 12 News.